And today we're going to be talking about the Monsoon project and what kind of things we have going for it. Alright guys, and now that I'm all dried off, we can get to the meat and the potatoes of the video, and that is to show off a few animals that I have recently picked up from Brock Wagner. The first pair is this delightful group, which consists of a normal double het for Monsoon pied, as well as this Mojave double het Monsoon pied. We can all agree that the Mojave Monsoon looks pretty neat. So far it's nice and contrasty, it has a really cool look, and overall, so far, probably one of the better combinations made. Now, who really knows what the Monsoon pied will look like, but I can imagine that it's gonna look pretty amazing, especially if we get a nice medium white animal with the heavy pattern that is brought in with the Monsoon. The majority of the Monsoon projects I plan on working will be Monsoon with the various color mutations. And since we're talking about color mutations mixed with Monsoon, the second pair that I picked up from Brock is actually this pair of Mojave Spider Double Het Monsoon Desert Ghosts. And I know you might be asking yourself, why would I get these? And well, quite simply, beggars can't be choosers. This is what was available and this is what I got. So I will be using the male to take to some of my desert ghost type females to produce some desert ghosts that will hopefully end up proving het for Monsoon, as well as if a male normal double het Monsoon desert ghost pops up, I will likely pick up one of those to pair with the female. Sometimes for a project to get some legs on it, you really need to go with what you're able to get. And for me, this is what I was able to find, and this is what I'm going to work with. And I, for one, don't mind spider. I have a couple in my collection, and I've never had any issues with them being crazy or moving around weird or doing anything. Both of these are awesome, and they don't have any wobble, they don't have any issues, but I obviously don't want to do spider to spider, and I obviously wouldn't want to do Mojave to Mojave, because what good is a Monsoon if you can't tell what the hell it is because it's solid white? I think that the Monsoon Desert Ghost is going to be absolutely amazing. I would imagine the Mojave Desert Ghost Monsoon would look really cool, and especially if you throw something like leopard in there to really darken it up and give it some contrast, I think it could really be improved upon in a couple of different ways. And last but certainly not least, I have an animal that I picked up from Dave Green a while back, and this was actually my introduction into the Monsoon project. And this is a banana special het for Monsoon. So she was actually kind of what started my project, and whenever I was looking into getting a male for her, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to get one of these double hets from Brock? Because, you know, why not at least have the option to make a Monsoon that is possible het for something else amazing? And if you know anything about me, I made these shirts a while back, 100% het for fun. So I do fully believe and agree that part of the fun within ball pythons is your ability to make and create new and exciting things, and that's exactly what I plan on doing with this Monsoon project. Another reason why I got the animals from Brock is because I purchased my Sunset group from him back in 2019, and it has done extremely well for me this season. I only have a few animals available from my Sunset pairings this year, and I couldn't be happier with how well that project is done for me, both in sales as well as holdbacks for future projects. So I thought getting into the Monsoon gene through Brock would be a great next step into advancing our projects within the ball pythons. And before we get out of here, I'm going to show you the animal that was in my thumbnail, so hopefully you don't think I honeypotted y'all, but it is a nice little surprise from Brock. It was I believe a pastel fire spot nose leopard black lace het clown. So he hooked me up with this little guy, and I'm really curious as to see what can be done. I tried looking into kind of what the black lace stuff is, and I guess it kind of acts very similar to the white lace stuff. But I thought he had a very Monsoon-like pattern, so I thought he was worth showing, and hopefully enough clickbait to get you into the video and get you this far. So after seeing these animals, what project excites you the most? Are you more curious to see what a Monsoon pied looks like, a Monsoon Desert Ghost, or is there something else that you'd really like to see put into the Monsoon project. I know I have a lot of ideas and a lot of plans once I get myself a visual, and I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I know that your time is valuable, so I really do appreciate it. And if you're curious about what animals we have available, links are in our description for our morph market, as well as for our Instagram, where we try and post videos there daily. Thanks again.